Hi guys, and welcome back to Stamping with Heather. It is October 2nd. I think on my other video earlier, I said it was October 1st. Oops. Anyway, it is October 2nd. It is also World Card Making Day. And to celebrate, we're going to make this really cute birthday card. I love the colors. I've been waiting to use this paper. And the paper line is actually out of the annual catalog. It is the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. It is a Hostess exclusive. Let me look at the back, see if it says. And I can't see because I've got the wrong glasses on again. It's 48 sheets, guys. And look at this paper. I'll go slow so you can, whoops, so you can see both sides. I mean, isn't that pretty? Oh, look at all the stripes. Look at those bright colors. I like the black and whites too. I like that it's neutral. On the back of the one we did today, look at those. Wouldn't those be cool using sponge daubers? This paper pad it really spoke to me. And I am really enjoying using it. All right, why don't we get started? Okay. So today, here's the card we're making. And I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I hate paying that extra surcharge for the bumps and cards. I will though, because sometimes you just gotta make a card and pop stuff up because it is just too cute not to. But this time, I think I found a way around it. So the front is pretty much flat. I'll tell you about this ribbon in a minute, but the inside, the happy birthdays popped up. And I really just thought that was kind of cool. And look, it still feels flat. So when it mails, it doesn't really have a bump. Go Heather. All right, so this card is not my official. I designed it all by myself. I learned how to make this from a fellow demonstrator. I want to say 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago. And I don't remember who it was. It was somebody on the Demonstrator Planning Place, which is a Facebook group that only Stampin' Up! Demonstrators get to belong to. It is amazing. The creativity and the ideas that are shared are just incredible. And that's just one of the perks of being a demonstrator. You can, if you want to know more, feel free to ask me. I'd be more than happy to tell you. But we're going to start today with a base. It is 8.5 by 5.5. That is half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 Coastal Cabana cardstock. It is scored on the 8.5 inch side at 4.25, so right in half. I'm just going to fold that down for our card base. So we're going to do the inside of the card first. On the inside of the card, I just like starting with the inside of the card, you guys. I don't know why. I think because sometimes I forget to finish the inside of the card. So, you know, whatever. So it is 4 inches by 5.25. And this is from the Designer Series paper. Now, when you're cutting your paper, pay attention to the way the pattern is going. This is a 1/2 inch strip that I had left off. I don't know what. What we're going to do is we're going to hear it down to the bottom and then just cut it off. Super simple, super easy. It really takes, I feel, your card up a notch and elevates it to the next level. That's going to be one of my quick tips this week, you guys. Maybe I'll even make it for today. Let's wait and see. Now, I will say this because I will use this somewhere in a background or whatever. Then we're going to go ahead and adhere it down. I'm using Seal Plus. It is my adhesive of choice right now. I'm really enjoying it and loving the way that it grips everything. Have anything on? Always go over my size because sometimes I get a little adhesive over. Oh, I got that little lip from where I cut it. You know what to do. Use your bone folder, flatten it out. All right. So this is gonna go right here, right like this. And then all we have to do is put our stamped image popped up when we're ready and do that. That'll be last. So let's just set it off to the side right there. Okay, next we have, this is for the cover. We already went over the Coastal Cabana, which is our card base. The next layer is going to be basic white, 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, which is right here. Then the first sheet of DSP we cut is 3.5 by 4 3/4. It's going to have a very small 1/16, I think, border. Then basic white, the second piece is 3 5/8 by 5/8 of an inch. And then the second piece of DSP is 3.5 by 1.5. And again, you know, that's where I was saying to watch your, you know, your directions are going the right way when you cut it. And then we're going to have a scrap piece of lace. It is 5 inches long. And the reason why we're using the lace, even though it's basically a vanilla color, is because I just ordered the white organdy glitter ribbon from the holiday catalog, which would be perfect to go along with this card and this line. And it's not here yet. And that's my fault because I didn't order it until Friday. So I thought I still had some left from my first run of it. And then I realized I hadn't even ordered it. So let's see, go around my outsides, just check and make sure I don't have any adhesive. Oh, right there I do. Just tuck it under. I think I do right there, but I can see it, but I can't feel it. Like I said, it's like 1/16 of an inch border. It is little, it's just enough to make it pop. And this paper is so cool, it will definitely pop. Then I like the larger border around this instead of just 1/8 of an inch, because I really like this color, so. Oh, got a little bit of adhesive right there, just rub it off. Oh, go on, get off there. There we go. All right, so now we're ready to do the little bit. Super easy. Right down the middle. Again, 1/16 of an inch approximately. There we go. And now we're going to adhere it on the back side. Oh, as soon as I get that little adhesive off the front. A little bit part I didn't see. Oh. All right, now, before I put on the paper, I'm gonna tie the ribbon on. So I'm gonna put the ribbon upside down. You can feel it to figure out which way it goes. I'm gonna push it down, and then I would use my adhesive, my mat, my silicone mat, and I can't find it. Does that really surprise anybody? I used it before I got sick, and I put a bunch of stuff away because I didn't feel good, like in a hurry. And I have no idea where any of it is, so I'll figure it out. It will turn up, it always does. All right. Now I need to get my saws. We're just gonna trim that off. I like to trim it at the end of the little scallop. Then we're just gonna put this off to the right, offset it, just to make it interesting. And let's go this way. Okay, now we just gotta stamp. I'm gonna get these out of the way just for now. Okay, so we are going to use our Stamparatus today. We don't need these. I need to clean all my clear blocks, my Stamparatus, all that stuff. I've already been slacking since I've been sick. Who am I kidding? I always forget to clean them. But I usually do every couple months. And I really haven't, so. Okay, I'm gonna take my magnets off. I like sliding them till one corner's off and then just pull. Because they are strong. I put my card stock in like this. One magnet at the bottom, one on the right. This is a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11, so this is 5.5 by 8.5. The stamp set we're using today is Many Messages. The stamp set is super cool, you guys. I'll show you why in a minute. It is all one big stamp. Okay, so we're gonna do this right where I want it. Close my lid. There we go. And then we're gonna use the Messages die. It will cut them all out at once. It is cool. Okay. And I need my favorite, oh, there it is. I didn't forget it. My favorite stamp pad, Tuxedo Black. What's really nice about Stamparatus is you're gonna see, I'm gonna stamp this, and there will be areas that aren't quite as dark as I may want. And because this does not move, the stamp doesn't move, paper doesn't move, because of that, I can go back and put more ink on and do it again. Wow, the only one actually, that looks really good the first time around. Heck yeah, go Heather, go. That never happens, you guys. Wow. All right, so let's clean my stamp off. I just wipe it each direction just to make sure, since this has a lot of little bits on it, got it all. Now this I'm pretty good about, is cleaning my stamps right away. Every once in a while I'll leave one on a block because I forget I'm in a hurry, or somebody comes downstairs, interrupts me, and I just forget to go back and finish. So, okay, so we'll take this off. I'm gonna put my magnets right back here on the back side again so I know where they are. Set this aside. And I need my die cut machine. I didn't have room for it over here. For this card, we're going to use the regular size Stamp Emboss machine. Now, y'all can laugh, but don't anybody ask about this hodgepodge. My plates and my everything that go with this are currently on the back side of my calyx where it can't be reached. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm hoping my son, when he gets up, will, is this the right one that I used? Hold on, guys. I got to figure this out real quick. Okay, so tab 2. Oh. No, wrong one. Sorry, I went through all my goods. Let me grab the other one. Oh. Okay. I had to play with these to figure out what the right one was. So, I think it's the thin die adapter. We shall find out. I'm sure we're going to play with it like I did earlier. I should have just left it alone, left it there, but you know, I didn't think about it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. When I line this up, I'll pick it up and show you. I line the heart up and all of the stars. There's 3 stars. That's how I know that it is in the right placement. Because if all 3 of these aren't lined up, I need to move it. And I like to use some purple tape, which is basically washi tape. All right, let me see if this works. If this is the correct sandwich. Because God only knows what I used earlier. This is it. I just stacked it all up together, which was my mistake. Get this out of the way. Keep knocking my knuckles on it. It crackles and pops, doesn't it? Okay, and I'm going to go back again. Are you ready to see this? I feel like when I say that, I should be ending that, are you ready for some football? I'm a dork. Can't help it. It's true. All right. So let's see here. we're gonna do. We're gonna move this out of the way. Okay. We're gonna just do this. All right, got that. Let's wait for my other cut. Okay. Put all this stuff back in the bottom bin, because hopefully I'll be hitting my other stuff. I'll be able to get it out from behind my calyx unit. Those of you who have a calyx unit know why I'm lamenting if I have to move that out, because I'm going to have to empty everything off of it to get it out. Not looking for that. Okay, so we're going to use the happy birthday on the inside. And we're going to use the... Where is it? Where is it? Thinking... Oh, here I am. I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you. Rest of them, I suggest you put them in a baggie or a little box with a lid, tin, whatever, just whatever's big enough for them. For now, we're just gonna set them off to the side. Bringing our cards, our sample back in that. Okay, so the first one is, I'm so happy to celebrate this moment with you. The way I made this card for my daughter's 30th birthday. It was yesterday. So, haven't given it to her yet. We're gonna be, because of the RSV and we're just all getting over it, we're going to be celebrating that in a little bit. But she probably, chances are, won't have time to watch this video until much, much later, and she'll have the card by then, so it's okay. However you watch, she's going to prove me a liar, and in an hour after the video's posted, be like, oh, look, I know what my birthday card is. Turd. All right, and then you're just going to pop it up right in the middle. And that's it. It's simple, it's sweet, and it's ready to go. I love it, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. So until next time, happy World Card Making Day. I hope you find time today to make some cards and craft for yourself. Until next time, happy crafting.